All right, so here we go. We're playing on the Martian Surface side of the board. So a couple differences. As far as power goes, this section right here is connected to this building. This building's on the surface. These two rooms are on the surface. Everything from here down is under the surface. And then this building is connected to the power for this section as well. Then this section, of course, is here, and the power for the elevator is normal. We've got some different exploration tokens for surface areas. I guess, this one actually should be a surface token. There we go. Anytime we roll for noise on the surface, we'll use this die instead, which has all the same numbers and everything, except it has this, which is for the Mars surface deck. So I haven't even looked through this yet, so we'll be experiencing that together for the first time. Cargo sending system A is always in this spot on the surface. And yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know. I can walk out of the building. I don't have an enviro suit to begin with, but I have enough protection to be able to walk along these paths to get to buildings in the outside. When you're in the building, it counts as having an enviro suit on in any of the rooms that have that symbol. Also, as far as I can tell, this is a room right here, even though there's nothing there, but I could go from here to here to here like that if I wanted to avoid making noise, and or if I just wanted to avoid going through that corridor for whatever reason. This does count because it has a room number right there. Let's see, we've got our computer action down here. Let's go and see what two contingencies we have as a solo player. Kill all who did not send a signal. Oh, well, okay, so we have those two. So we know that will not be the issue. We'll put these here. The two objectives we might be working towards: no stone unturned, send the signal, and all rooms must be explored, or alien compendium, all intruder weaknesses must be discovered. And we are playing as the hacker. He starts with this smart gun. Smart gun has 3 ammo, and rolls of a blank are treated as a wound or as a hit. He has this quest item, cheat codes. I activate that in the archive. And once I do, then if you're in a room with a computer, choose one. Initiate the auto destruction sequence, or open up to 3 doors at any corners on the board, or peek at up to 2 CSS tokens. You may swap them with each other. And this is a one-use only item. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw 5 cards and we'll get started. Oh, by the way, the weakness that we currently know about for these guys, for the intruders: fragile endoskeleton. Any classic and melee weapon attack that deals at least 1 injury deals 1 additional injury. Also, the hacker starts with 1 knowledge. I think right now I'm going to do what I can to search for the archive, which I know is a 1 labeled place, 1 labeled room. There's only a few 1 labeled rooms on the underground inside the mountain face. So I think I'll swing down here, try to get this one. Yeah, actually, I'll probably spend some time underground first, because then I can work my way over to the backup power supply and try to get that, and then work my way up to the surface. All right, so we'll discard rest for 1 move. It's a 3. Discard bypass and move again. I'm not going to do a careful movement yet. I mean, it would suck to get an intruder at the beginning of the game. By the way, in my last video, I had a few rules that were played incorrectly. I've got those adjustments made in my understanding of the rules now, so we'll get those done properly this time, hopefully. I'm not going to do careful movement. I'm just going to take my chances here. So let's see. That 3, Remember, in a solo game, you divide the number of items by 2 rounded up. So actually, there's 2 items in this room. It's the cave entrance. A door slammed shut behind me. And the cave entrance acts as an entrance to the technical corridors. So I can move from this room to any room that has a technical corridor entrance with 1 movement. But I take an attack while doing so. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll search the room. So we're going to draw 2 yellow cards. That goes down 1. We've got the tool belt. It's a 1 use only. Discard a malfunction marker from the room you're in, or open, close 1 door in a corridor connected to the room you're in. And we've got duct tape. Discard a malfunction marker from the room you're in, or use to add 1 heavy item to 1 heavy item in your character's hand. Effectively carrying 2 heavy items in 1 hand. We'll keep the duct tape. And, oh, you know what? We never, hold on. We never did that noise roll, so hold on. 2. All right. So here's one of the rules that I messed up. That's a entrance to the technical corridors. This represents the technical corridors right here. So that's where the noise marker goes, which means that if I make noise again in a technical corridor entrance anywhere on the board, it'll trigger that one. All right, let's discard another card to move here. Or, ooh, hold on. I don't really need to wrap around. Oh, look at this. Backup power supply has a technical corridor entrance. So we will discard that card to move. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything here. All right, yeah, so I move from here to here, and now I draw and resolve an attack card as if I was attacked by an adult intruder in the dark. So this attack does get through. Perched in the dark, the character suffers 1 serious wound. That's not good. And if it's in the dark, so if the character has 3 serious wounds, they die. Okay, so normally when you get your 4th one, you die, but in this case, if you have 3. All right, and we've got a serious wound to our knee. The cost of the first movement, including escape action in the player's first turn in the round, is 2. The cost of careful movement action is still 2. We want to take care of that as soon as we can. But now we are in the backup power supply. Oh, I need to do noise roll 2 right here. All right, I'm going to, my other card is demolition. I'm going to keep that. We'll end my turn. In the round, I mean. So no CSS pods to launch. We're going to move that down 1. That causes power to fail. Oh, this one should have been, this one should have had the power on. Power now fails there. Noise removal. So only thing that gets removed is this one because everything else is in the dark. Oh, except there's another rule that I messed up. If it's connected to a room with a character, you do not remove the noise. So actually that noise stays as well. Gotta do an event card. That's hot. Place a fire marker in the backup power supply and power generator. Oh man, backup power supply and power generator. We don't have that out yet. Then remove this event from the game and reshuffle the event stack with, there's no discard pile yet. So that's out of the game. All right, well, the fire is not an issue for me unless I end my turn there, which I will not. So we got to develop the bag. An adult, so we're doing a noise roll. A 1. That's not good. So technical corridor entrance, that means we now have an encounter. An adult, and we are not in the dark, so the adult does not attack us. Let me make sure equal to, because I have 1 card in my hand. Let me make sure that it has to be, this number needs to be greater than my cards, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that. Yeah, if my cards are equal to or higher than the number, then nothing happens. Or I should say, nothing happens as far as a surprise attack goes. But I do have an adult intruder in my room now, so that's a problem. All right, but now it's my turn. Get back up to 5 cards. Now, it could be worth trying to kill this guy. This weakness we can't use yet because we don't have enough knowledge. Oh, here's something interesting. Okay, check this out. So we can use Neuralink. If you're in a room without a computer and in a section with power, use a computer action. All right, so I'm going to use, so we've got computer action E here. I'm going to use the first one. Choose one room, discard a fire marker from that room. All intruders in that room retreat. So, the next computer action is computer action D, by the way. So for intruders to retreat, we draw the event card, and we see 2, so he's retreating in the direction of 2, so this way. So he retreats up to here. All right, and then I'm going to spend 2 cards and use the backup power supply ability. So first, I turn 1 and 2 get turned on. Then I can rearrange these as I see fit. But I think I'm going to leave them the way they are. Because, well, except we'll do this. We'll swap 1 and 2. Because I'm going to be leaving this section soon. And this power is going to go off before 1 does. All right, and then this flips over. Which means that power will only go out when it crosses a blue threshold instead of red and blue. All right, and then I will move down here. We've got the laboratory. Okay, that's not bad with 1 item. And a door closes behind us. Okay, and I think finally, by the way, the elevator isn't normally on the board. I'm just doing that to save space down here. So technically this room is here, and then from this room I would go into the elevator. So just, in fact, I'll move the elevator off the board while I move into this room, discarding 1 more card to move into that room. Noise roll. Did I do a noise roll here? I didn't. So that roll was for this room, which put a marker here, and now. Oh, you know what? When I did that first move, I only discarded 1 card. I should have discarded 2 cards to get into here because of my knee injury. So then I'm out of cards, and so I can't move here yet. All right. Okay, so that's the end of the round. No CSS pods launched. This moves down 1. Noise removal will be from here, but not this one. Oh, hold on. When the alien came in, you remove noise from everywhere around, including the technical corridor, so that one should have been taken off when the intruder showed up. Intruder attack, he's not in the same room. Fire damage, no. Resolve event card. All right, so the adult intruder doesn't move. He stays where he is. Leaving the shell. Each character with a larva on their character board gets a contamination card and scans it. If it is infected, they die and place a creeper in their room. Otherwise, place this contamination card in your discard pile. Each other character draws 4 cards from their deck and scans all drawn contamination cards. They don't have any. If they have at least 1 infected card, put a larva on their character board. Discard all drawn cards. Okay, so that didn't affect me at all, so that's fine. The bag. A larva, so this gets removed and replaced with an adult. Okay, I think, well, let's see, what are our computer actions? Open, close, 1 chosen door, peek at a chosen CSS token, or move the rover. Okay, we don't need to do any of that. We do have a search card, so we're going to head and search the room. We're in a medical room, so we might find something that could help with our serious wound. Antiseptic, one use only. Remove one contamination card from your hand. Reagent, one use only. Fully load the flamethrower, or if I have knowledge 5, I can choose one intruder in the room I am in and make it retreat. Let's take, it could be cool to try to build the flamethrower. What else would I need to get? Tool belt would do it, but I don't have that. I took the duct tape instead. Let's deal with the antiseptic. So that leaves 0 items in this room now. All right. Let's go ahead and move. Again, it takes 2 movement for me right now. To that room. Noise roll. 3. Oh, crap. Okay. So noise would have gone here. We already have noise, so that means that noise actually leaves, and we get an encounter. Another adult shows up. We're still in an area with power, so 2. I have 2 cards in my hand, so it does not surprise attack me. You know what? I might as well try to fight this guy because I have the lab right here. If I kill him, I can drag his body back here and gain 3 knowledge and discover a weakness. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to fight this guy. All right. So discarding a card to use my smart gun. We are in a powered area, so I get to use the advantage die when attacking with a ranged attack. So that's 1 ammo that I use. That does not get him. All right, I'm going to use my last card to fire again. All right, so let me remember what that does. I think I have to discard another card to make that count as a wound. Yeah, it does. So really, I probably should not have attacked until I... All right, well, we're stuck in the room with him now. That's the end of the round. So let's see what happens here. So this moves down 1. Noise removal. Nope, don't need to do that from anywhere. Intruder attacks. The adult, this is not an adult attack card, so the attack misses, so we're all right. Resolve the event card. All right, so the adult does move. Now, adults in combat don't, so it's this one. He moves 3, so he's going to go to this room here. Place a malfunction marker in the explored room with a computer and the lowest room number in a section with power. This does have a computer, so that's going to be the one. Remove this event from the game and reshuffle the event stack. Then we have to develop the bag. Larva, so it becomes an adult. Draw 5 cards, and I only have 1 round left, one ammo left. I guess I should take my shot at him. It's possible I can make him retreat. I'm not going to kill him with just 1 shot, but I could make him retreat. All right, so let's take a shot at him. Okay, so then discard 1 card to wound him. So he's got 1 wound. Then we draw an attack card. And we did. We made him retreat. That's what that means. He will retreat to 2, which means he goes back up this way. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I had to get rid of these. One of these. I'm definitely going with send the signal because the hacker I just don't think is equipped to kill off aliens with enough. Yeah. We're gonna be trying to explore all rooms. So I'm going to have to go up this way and come back down or something like that. And I'm looking at it from the point of view of when I was in this room and the first alien showed up, which one would I have chosen? Knowing the laboratory is right here actually does make me want to choose the other one, but I absolutely would not have chosen it at this point. So that's why I'm going with no stone unturned. So we have to send the signal and all rooms must be explored. All right, so we're definitely moving. Move there. Roll for noise. A 2. And we'll move one more time. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? So when I moved, that would have gone there. Yeah. So the 2 would have been here. All right. Then move again to here. No noise. Finally, something good happens. I'm out of cards. So let's see. This moves down. All right. So we lose power here. Noise is not removed from anywhere else. Fire damage, resolve event card. All right, adults are moving to 3, so this one moves back here. This one moves down here. Damage, place a malfunction marker in each room with an adult intruder, a breeder, or queen. There. I can't remember if these rooms I'm pretty positive can be damaged. So there we go. And in the dark, place a malfunction marker in each room with a character. I am not in the dark here. We have power, so we're good. Develop the bag. Adult, so I got to do a noise roll. That's a 2. That's fine. I wanted to go this way anyway, trying to find the archive. All right, discard 1 card. Right here. Oh, this room's on fire. And it's the decon room. It's got 1 item. Noise roll. 4. Oh, I had to actually discard 2 cards for that move. Before I move on, I'm going to use recharge. Use a section with power. Use in a section with power to add 2 ammo to your energy weapon. So I'm back up to 3 ammo. And now I will go ahead and move. We're going to go up here. The contaminated room with 2 items. And a malfunction. And oh my god, I am having the absolute worst luck. It's just a larva. Okay. This might be worth taking out. I'm in a room with power, so it does not surprise attack me. So here's the problem. I can try to attack it. If I miss, he's going to attack me and he's going to infest me. And that's a problem for sure. Never mind. If I try to escape, the larva is going to attack, and a larva attack means it infests me, so I'm going to try to kill it. Oh my god. I am having the worst luck with attacking. All right, so I'm going to get infested. All right, so this moves. Noise removal from here. Intruder attack, so he attacks me. And I am now infested, and I get a contamination card. Event card. The adults do not move. Blood trace. In each section, move each intruder that is not in combat to a room with a character who has any undressed serious wounds and no action cards on hand. They are not in my section, though, so don't have to worry about that. If there are several rooms to choose from, move the intruder to the room with the lowest number. In the dark, this effect would also apply to characters with action cards. But none of that applies to me, so we're all right. All right, so we have got to find a way to get the surgery room would be fantastic. All right, so we're not going to search the contaminated room because we'll end up getting slimed if we do. Instead, we're going to move to here and then move out. Oh, did we develop the bag? We didn't. An adult, so we got to do a noise roll. Danger, so everything around me. So this one now has noise. All right, so my first movement costs 2, which means I might as well make it a careful movement. Place noise there, which isn't great. And you know what? I'll do a careful movement into the next room as well. The testing lab, let's see, has 1 item. What does it say? If I have knowledge 4, I can take the neutralizer. I do not have knowledge 4. Door closes behind me, which is problematic. Oh, but you know what? This has a computer, so I can reopen the door with a computer action. And I'm going to go ahead while we're in there and search. So we've got clothes. I can discard slime or address a serious wound. Analyze tool set, discard 1 object, discover 1 intruder weakness. Oh, it gained 3 knowledge. 1 object, though. I don't have an object. That would be an egg or an intruder carcass. Or scan all contaminated cards in your hand. Ignore any infected results. Now, I'm definitely going to go with the clothes. And next turn, I'm going to dress my serious wound. So that's the end of that round. That was a quick round. So CSS pod A launches. So this one launches. All right. That moves down. Noise removal from here and here. Resolve event card. The adults stay where they are. Egg protection. Egg protection. Resolve an encounter for each character who is in the nest or who is carrying an intruder egg. That's not me. In the dark, each character would get 1 contamination card, but that's not me either. Another adult, so that's a noise roll. 2. Down here. All right, so first thing on my turn is going to be to discard 1 card and then discard the clothing. To dress this wound. So I still have the wound, but it's dressed, so the effect doesn't mess with me anymore. I'm then going to discard another card to use this computer action to open this door. So let's just make sure 1, 2 movement to get here versus 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm still going to do that. Technically, I'm using the same number of action cards, but it's less movement means less noise rolls. So, and even though this corridor has noise, I'm still going to do just a regular movement. Oh, we gotta get a new computer action. Okay. All right, so we will move here. Danger, so this gets a noise. Move here. Encounter. All right. I'm down to 1 card again. An adult, and it is going to surprise attack me. That's not good. He misses though. And I am actually just going to try to escape. I'm not going to deal with fighting these guys unless I really have to. So discard my last card. And I am going out here. So that means that I gain 1 yellow item. Got the flashlight. So this lets me, it has 3 energy, discard 1 energy from the flashlight to use an advantage die when shooting or to ignore the darkness effect for you. And then with knowledge 5, I can do some other stuff, but I only have knowledge 1 right now. And then we have to do a noise roll using the orange die. And right off the bat, we get a Mars Surface card. Let's see what happens. Hostile environment. Your character undresses all serious wounds. If I had been wearing an envirosuit, I would just get a light wound instead. So my serious wound is undressed. All right, so that's the end of that round. Time token moves down. Noise removal. Event card. The adults don't move. Leaving the shell. Each character with a larva, that's me, oh boy, on their character board gets a contamination card and scans it. If it is infected, they die. Oh, God. It's infected, and just like that, I die. So I'm dead. That means there's my body. Nope, that's not me. There's my body, and a creeper takes my place. Wow, everything that could go wrong there went wrong. Okay, so first off, I really enjoy the Martian Surface side of the board. It's definitely got a lot more to it in terms of how difficult it is. Having these rooms separated, having to go through the Martian Surface to get to these rooms definitely makes it trickier. You can see these. So you would ignore that one, like that wouldn't do anything to you, the malfunction marker. These exploration tokens have good things on them. You get a lot of items from them, but they also have the Martian Surface stuff. I think it's cool that you're considered to have an envirosuit in those buildings. The rover becomes much more useful because you could go out here. I could have just used the rover to get directly to there if I had gone out that exit, or if I had brought the rover over to my exit. There's different ways to get around. Man, I cannot wait. I've only played the Martian Surface solo so far, so I can't wait to get it to the table with a group. But anyway, that is Nemesis Lockdown. Definitely one of my new favorite games. If I had played this prior to building my top 50 games of all time, it would be very high up on the list. I don't know where exactly, but it'd be very high up. So this is a great one from Awakened Realms. Hope you all enjoyed this relatively short gameplay. Be sure to check out more. I've got an instructional video for this. Part 1 so far. Part 2 will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.